Yeah. And while you work with the client in the coaching stage, or while students who come to this course, while they are working with their client, their coachee, and they hit a bump
Yeah.
of the client being resistant to something, or the client finding themselves frozen with some fear of the past, what do you suggest they
Well,
do at this point in time?
I think it's great. If there's a bump and I as the coach feel this bump, I go, I name something on the other side going in the coachee is resistant.
Mm-hmm.
By assumption, once I put resistant frame around the interaction, there's an assumption being made that there's something to resist,
Yeah, yeah,
right? So there's two pieces of the puzzle. One piece is for me as the coach. If I feel a bump and I feel constricted, what do I do? How do
mm-hmm.
I sort of hold that and sort of invite it in and let it go? Because it's just a signal to me. I have to stay clear, present. I have to stay the sponsor. I have to stay
Yeah,
the mentor. I have to
yeah.
stay the teacher. So that's
Mm.
that's my journey. That's, I'm going to have to coach myself. If on the outside I sense that a person freezes or gets resistant, as you said, then it is a survival strategy expressing itself.
Yeah,
You've
yeah,
hooked
the
into
locks.
the ghost. Yeah. And so in that moment, just, accept that moment and have some questions prepared. So what's happening now?
Mm. Yeah,
What belief about yourself or the world, or yeah. If it's
yeah.
fear of what? Can you fill in the blank? Yeah. And I think it's about having response ability to those moments as a
I like that,
coach.
a responsibility to that
Yeah.
moment.
It's the ability to respond. And those are skills for the coach.
Mm. And does
Those
it
are,
matter where they come from? I think the, whichever level they have this conflict, um, does it work that you take them a level above and then bring them down? Does the conflict um work better?
well,
Or
there is an assumption, that, you don't solve the problem at the same level that the problem occurs. So if
that's
it's a
Einstein,
problem
huh?
about
That's, yeah.
perspective, yeah, if it's a problem at the level of thinking, go to the level of belief, right? If
Mm,
it's if
mm,
it's a problem at the level of belief, go to the level of identity. If it's a problem at the level of identity, go to the level of mission and vision, right? To
mm,
solve it. That's one way to think about it.
yeah. Structured level, and also maybe an unstructured level where um, the layers are not so defined as the one which you just said, and could be just the Bateson's uh,
Levels
logical
of
level.
learning,
Yeah,
or the
yeah. The
levels of
levels of,
learning.
yeah,
Yeah,
maybe zero, one,
exactly.
two. Yeah,
Yeah. And those really relate to the levels, neurological levels as well
yeah,
for me.
yeah.
So, is it a question of, am I just stuck in a state? And so I need to bring my awareness sort of to my own internal, what am I hearing? What am I seeing? Or what am I sensing? Can I shift that in a soft way? Can I change the image? Can I change the voice to Mickey Mouse instead of my father going, yeah, you're
Mm,
always screwing up, or something like that, right? Or my
yeah.
boss, I guess, right? And that's just a soft kind of change that opens, it gives me more flexible freedom and more integrity in my system. It
Mm,
could be at the level of perspective, thinking, how am I
mm,
thinking about it? Could be the next level up. What belief do I have? And all of those, if I address them, will give me more and more space. And I
mm,
think a
mm.
lot about it. It's just about creating that internal
Yeah.
space so that I can really stay connected to my own integrity.